Hi, myself Keki Singh, and since we have been discussing on Google Sheets, so we discussed a lot on Google Sheets, and today also we are going to discuss um, very important functions which are related to the data analysis. If people are involved in data analysis, they must know about the differences. These two functions, these two functions are none other than filter and the query functions. So, in the data analysis, they play a vital role while dealing with the data. So, I'm going to discuss these two functions. And before I discuss, I want to tell you there's a difference between these two functions. Why? Because when to use filter function and when to use a query function. And this is the point which a user or the programmer should know and wanted to know how why this difference is so serious, why this difference is so crucial. So I want to tell you that while using the filter function, you will have to use the complete the range in which all the columns are intact and adjacent, or the regular columns. The columns are not with the gap of different columns. They are regular and continuous columns, consecutive columns. So with filter, this condition is applied because we need the data to be copied from one source to another. And as far as query function is concerned, it allows us to select different columns from different positions, which filter function does not. And one flaw with the filter function is that filter function does not copy the header of the source wherever we are copying from. But in query function, it allows us to copy the header also. So the thing is, the difference we might know while using the practical. So let's move to our practical, our Google Sheet. So I'm going to open a sheet. This is the Google Sheet. Over here, if you see, this is a list of the students, and on this list, there are the name of the students, admission number of the students, and I'm going to copy the data from one sheet to another sheet, and we'll have to filter out some selected columns. Like if I want to select take out this admission number, take out this name, and discarding this name, and other than this, I want to bring date of admission there and on that sheet, and means selected columns. If I want to copy from source sheet to the target sheet, then query function does this, whereas filter function cannot do this, because where in filter function you will have to copy the range, all continuous columns. So first I am going to discuss filter function here, and for that I am taking the demo here. So this is blank sheet, and this time I am going to uh, copying some data from uh, my data sheet, and this data sheet is this page. So I'm going to copy suppose admission number, name, and mother's name, father's name, and houses. Correct. So suppose I do not want uh, mother's name and father's name, and I want the houses, then filter function will not able to do it, but the query function will make sure that what we want we can copy it. So let's move to our demo sheet. So here there's a demo sheet. On this sheet I am going to filter out these first five columns of uh, the sheet, A, B, C, D, E. So the first character which I have to type is equal, then I'll apply filter, then take the range. So my range is on my register page, and I'm going to copy from stream the complete sheet. So this is my range, but range should be in the array form. So I'll have to put the array, and array is defined by the braces, comma, one condition, at least one condition should be there. So I'm going to copy the students of PCMCS stream. So my stream column is G. So what I am doing here, I'm going to copy this and equal to PCMCS, and my bracket is closed. And if I press enter, then see here all the details of the students of PCMCS stream is here. But the flaw, as I was telling you, that it cannot copy the header, so I'll have to create it here. Insert row above, I'll say admission number, then the name, mother's name, father's name, house, category, and stream. Now look into the header. This column, this F column, I did not want, but because I was using filter, so and I wanted stream to be copied, and that is why it is coming in between, and so it is copied from the sheet, and it is unwanted column. Okay, so this is the filter function. Okay, and since I did not want this column to be copied, this is only possible if I use query function. So let's see how to use the query function. So you'll find the difference between these two. Deleting it, and I'm also deleting this header, and this time I am going to use query function. So the query, first it needs the data. So data is on here, and covering the range from here, the complete sheet. Again, I'll have to give the braces to make this array, and after this I'll have to apply the query, that is SQL. So I'm taking select what are the columns. So columns are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I did not want this column. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then 7. Select column 1, column 2. Even I do not want the mother's name. I just want the house. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Column 5, 5 and 6 I do not want. Then column 7. So I have selected 4 columns out of the 7 columns. Out of 7 columns, I have selected only 4. Where where column 7 is equal to PCMCS. And one more thing to be noted, that this PCMCS is a string, and this string should be enclosed within the single quotes. Why? Because the SQL query is in double quotes. So I am closing the double quotes here and applying the header. And this is the advantage of using query, that it gives the header, or it copies the header from the source sheet. So I am going to give here this, because my header is of one line only, and that is why I have given one here. So as soon as I press enter key here, then see, so here their admission number, name, house, and streams. The complete header is copied here, or and it is also certifying that all the columns, all the records are of PCMCS students. So hope this is clear. So this way we can differentiate filter and query functions. So hope you like it, and if you are involved in data analysis, I think this is the add-on to your uh, quality quality of work, that you know about the difference between the filter, where to use filter and where to use query. So this is add-on to your qualification, or add-on to your talent or knowledge. So that's all for the day. So we'll meet in the next video with some different scenario and different functions. So we'll meet in next video. Till then, bye bye.